Once upon a time, a boy set off on a journey, not by choice, but by the decision of his elder brother. This is for both of us, his brother had said, sending him into the unknown. The boy, though unsure, trusted the bond they shared. After days of walking through blistering heat and chilling nights, the boy met a strange figure, a shadowed man with glowing eyes. I saw my reflection in his eyes, the boy later recalled, and it frightened me. The man introduced himself with a sly grin. I am your demon. I live in your thoughts, in your fears, in your greed. I don't lie. I just whisper what you already believe. Confused but determined, the boy walked on. Finally, he reached a glowing, mystical cave carved into a mountain. As he approached, the cave rumbled and spoke. You may enter only if you have tamed the demon in your mind. I have, the boy replied, unsure but sincere. The cave opened. Inside, a world of gold, diamonds, rubies, and glittering wonders sparkled before him. The cave echoed again. Take as much as your heart desires. With a calm smile, the boy picked a few gold coins and a single diamond ring. For my future wife, he whispered with a shy hope. Content, he turned to leave. But then, his brother's words echoed in his mind. Bring everything you can. Don't come back empty-handed. He hesitated. He turned back, and greed crept in. He began scooping more gold, more jewels, more than he ever needed. For his brother, for their future, for the pain they had endured. Suddenly, the cave growled. The treasures melted into dust. The walls began to collapse, and the cave roared. You were on the right path, my boy, but the demon overtook your thoughts. Suddenly, the cave growled. The treasures melted into dust. The walls began to collapse, and the cave roared. You were on the right path, my boy, but the demon overtook your thoughts. Shattered, the boy ran out, collapsing under the open sky. As the first drops of rain fell, the demon reappeared and gently asked, What happened? Tears rolled down the boy's face. I had enough to live a happy life. I was rewarded for my pain, my prayers, and I still wanted more, not even for me, but for my brother who sent me on this journey without thinking if I'd ever return. He paused. I became selfish. The demon looked at him, not with malice, but with truth. You gave up your dreams for someone who couldn't tame his own demon, he said. He pulled off his hood and added, I am the demon that lives inside every human mind. I feed on insecurity, fear, and manipulation, and I never force anyone. I only suggest. You chose. With a flash of lightning and a crash of thunder, the boy's world dissolved. He opened his eyes, sweating, sitting in his small shop. It was all a dream, but the lesson felt more real than anything he'd ever known. He whispered to himself, even if the manipulation comes from love, I will never let any demon, mine or anyone else's, take away my joy again. And from that day forward, he lived humbly, truthfully, with a clear heart and a mind no demon could conquer.